Hey everyone, it's Our Town Mahomet. So glad you could be here for Our Town at 4 and CI Living. One of our sponsors today is P&P Heating and Cooling. Steve Fitzsimmons is joining us, and you're actually just taking over this business.
I am.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Yeah, so P&P Cooling, Heating and Cooling. Tell me a little bit about what you guys are about.
We're a hometown business. We like to take care of our customers and do the best job we can for them and make sure that they're comfortable in their homes.
Yeah, and actually now that we're in the heart of summer, like that becomes really, really important. I love your air conditioner
here.
Illini.
Go Illini.
Yeah, exactly. Good stuff. So we were going to talk a little bit today in this segment about things. There are a lot of people out there that are probably sitting here watching this, not in the coolest of places that they could be.
Right.
And there's a couple things that you come in and you look at. So start me what you check when you come into someone's home after you get a call from them.
First thing we check is to make sure that the thermostat is actually calling for cooling. And, you know, if that's happening, we look at other places like the outdoor unit, make sure it's on. And then we look at filters, make sure that our filters are clean or need, if they need changed.
And this is probably one of the more common issues that comes up. I mean, you're not looking always at buying a new air conditioner. A lot of times, if they can come and look and say, hey, maybe you're using a not great filter, maybe something else would work.
Right, absolutely. Yeah, we basically got what I would say is a good, better, best situation right here. Obviously, this is just going to catch big particles. This filter is going to catch a little bit more of the dust and things, but these get plugged up and just get completely covered with dirt, and they stop letting the airflow move, and then you start getting into freezing up coils and things like that because it's not moving enough air.
Yeah, and that's actually the other thing too, is that you know that these, if you see these exposed, that's a bad thing in your house, right?
Well, this one here is always exposed. This one here is always insulated. The bigger line is always insulated because it's the cold line. So it's going, if it's not insulated, it's going to sweat and cause problems in walls and in ceilings and things like that, but dripping.
How often do air conditioners or heating units need to be checked?
We usually ask that people try to get maintenance done twice a year, once in the fall and once in the spring. April is usually the time that you come and do AC cleaning checks, get it all cleaned out. We'll rinse out the coils, replace the filters, and make sure everything's up to snuff for the rest of the summer. And then hopefully throughout the summer you won't have any more problems. And then in the fall, around October, November-ish, then we, say have your furnace checked, have us out and look at your coils again. Make sure they're not all dirty on the inside. Change your filters again and check your heat exchanger. Make sure your burners are burning properly. Do those kind of things. Make sure everything's good to go for the winter. And then, the more maintenance you do, the less problems you have because we catch those problems before they actually happen.
Makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Are you looking forward to this?
I am.
Taking over your business?
I am.
Yeah. It's going to be good. You've worked with Chuck for a long time.
I have. I've worked for him for a couple of years now, and Chuck's wanting to retire, so I guess I'm his exit strategy.
Sounds like a good one, too. You got great knowledge, and you can tell that you're pretty trustworthy to share the information people need.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure, Steve. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Steve Fitzsimmons with P&P Heating and Cooling here in Mahomet, one of the sponsors of Our Town Mahomet, and one of the good local guys to come meet and check out. We'll put a link to his business and his information online over at CILiving.tv.